Okay, so again, make sure you have these rotation matrices in your notes. For 90 degrees, it's 0, 1, negative 1, 0. 480 degrees, negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1. 270 is 0, negative 1, 1, 0. And 360 is 1, 0, 0, 1. We're going to use these for example 2, rotation using matrices. Alright, we're told trapezoid EFGH has vertices E at negative 3, 2. So we're going to put 3 at negative 3, 2. F is at negative 3, 4. G is at 1, 4. And H is at 2, 2. We want to find the image matrix for a 180 degree rotation, and we want to graph EFGH and its image. Alright, so we go above here and we see that for a 180 degree rotation, we're going to use negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1. We're going to write that matrix first. Negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1. We then are going to multiply the image or the rotation matrix by the pre-image, by our original matrix. So we're going to multiply it by EFGH. And for that, we look at the ordered pairs. E is negative 3, 2. F is negative 3, 4. G is 1, 4. And H is 2, 2. So we're multiplying our rotation matrix. And this is what I meant by the rotation matrix always goes first in the multiplication. So we multiply the rotation matrix by the pre-image matrix. And this is going to give us our image. Again, I'm going to set this up how I prefer to, where the first matrix goes down to the left, and the second matrix goes up above. Okay, for our new matrix, we're going to take first row by the first column. Anytime you see a 0 as an element, you don't really have to go through the multiplication of that. So we just do negative 1 with negative 3, and that gives us a positive 3. Now we're going to go across. We're going to multiply this first row by the second column. Again, 0 times 4 is just going to be 0, so all we're really concerned about is negative 1 by negative 3, which is 3. Okay. Now first row by the third column. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. 0 times 4 is just 0, so that's not going to make any difference. And then lastly, first row by the second column. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. 0 times 2 is 0, so we just get a negative 2. Alright, now that I have the first row filled in, I go to the second row. So I multiply second row by first column. 0 times negative 3 is just 0, so that's not going to make any difference. Instead, I'm going to focus on this negative 1 times 2, which is giving me a negative 2. Okay, I then look at the second column. Again, 0 times negative 3 is just 0, so I look at negative 1 times 4, which is negative 4. Second row by the third column. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. And then second row times the fourth column. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. So my image matrix is 3, negative 2, 3, negative 4, negative 1, negative 4, negative 2, negative 2. And this is E prime, F prime, G prime, H prime, which I can then plot. So here is my image in red. I have a full 180 degree rotation, which gives me the image.